Hello, and thank you for joining us for this presentation. During this presentation, we're going to demonstrate the integration between Alfresco, MicroStrategy's Office integration, particularly with PowerPoint, as well as the WorkShare Compare tool, again comparing PowerPoints. Now, as you can see on the screen, I have this presentation that came from my friend Jack in an email. I'm going to double click on it. Up pops the presentation. Of course, I can peruse it if I like. The key thing is I want to save it into the repository. So I'm going to go off to File, Save to Alfresco. And I'm going to go find the particular folder where the document resides. Now here is the presentation in Alfresco. What I want to do is make the email that Jack just sent me the latest version of this presentation. So I'll click Save. We'll get a minor version and we'll say from Jack. I'll click OK, and it saves his latest version of the presentation. The document is now saved. I click OK, and the document's in the repository. So now what I want to do is compare that PowerPoint that just came in with the one that was already in Alfresco. So I go to File, I go to Open from Alfresco, I'll go to Recent Documents, I'll click on that PowerPoint we just saved, I'll go Previous Versions. You'll see we've done this a few times. I want to compare the 1.7, which came from Jack, to the one that was in there before. You notice Compare now becomes available. I'll now click the Compare button. Up pops WorkShare, and now WorkShare automatically is comparing those two PowerPoint versions that you saw me select. Once that comparison is done, you'll notice in front of you the first page of that PowerPoint presentation. On the left, you'll see a small image of each. And these, of course, are all those slides. Now, to make it a little easier for us, let's just look at the ones that were changed. So I'll say Hide Unchanged Slides. Now the list becomes a lot more manageable. Now, you'll notice I've got left and right. I've got the original one compared to that version, the modified. You'll see some changes. At this point, you can decide which ones you want to keep. In other words, the original or the modified. I think we'll keep the modified version here. You notice it's indicated here that this is the one we're going to keep. Go to the next one. I think we'll also keep the modified. Traveling down. Keep the original. Here, you'll notice the table was analyzed and there are differences between the two. Okay, I'm going to keep the new one. Use the modified one. And we've got some new text here. We're going to keep that one. And we'll keep the modified here. Now, once we've identified which slides we want to keep, we can now create a new PowerPoint presentation that encompasses all the slides we'd like to keep. Save this new presentation. It'll ask me where to put it. I'll give it a name. And here's the new PowerPoint presentation we just created. And of course, this is the one that we compared the two. We decided which slides we liked. And this is the presentation that shows the slides that we did like. From here, I can go off and do File, Save to Alfresco. Now I'll go to the folder where that file was. And now what I'm doing is I'm saving, if you will, the finalized presentation. So this is the presentation that we just looked at. That was a combination of the two PowerPoints, the two versions, picked out the slides we wanted, and we saved that back into the repository.